Hey yo, what it do YouTube? It's your boy Alvin MB10 aka AMR10, and what I have for you today happens to be one of my favorite videos to make because, ladies and gentlemen, the best thing ever has happened. John Wall has joined the Los Angeles Clippers, and low-key, that's three of my most favorite players to watch playing on the same team, and John Wall, Kawhi Leonard, and Paul George. For those of you who don't know, ever since I was young playing basketball, I always idolized John Wall because of his ability to play the game, and low-key this glitch build does show it because the boy manages to get Hall of Fame stop and go, Hall of Fame quick first step, manages to get elite pro and small contact dunks, as well as having the ability of getting clamps, interceptor, intimidator. Like, this build can do it all. The only thing I will say is kind of lacking is the three-point jump shot. It is not amazing, don't get it twisted, but it is not trash. We did give him a 3-ball. It's just when he shoots that thing, it's not going to be as smooth as the Steph Curry build. Now, obviously, the one thing that really stood out when making this build was 2K showed me some respect and gave me John Wall in the shades of. So feel free to check the whole video out and let me know what you think about the build. But as the new overlay says, I do gotta say, like today's video if you enjoyed the video. Drop a comment if you have anything you really want to say about the build or any videos you want to see. Do me a favor, go ahead and share the video because it helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new to the channel and getting down, so yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as turn post notifications on because we are on the road to 1K. And I am appreciating all the support, but let's make that further push to get there and maybe hit up the TikTok. Anyway, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so getting straight into the build, as we said before, John Wall, starting point guard, right-handed, jersey number 2 for the Los Angeles Clippers. I do expect him to move down to either jersey number 1 or 0 because the truth of it is Kawhi is number 2, and ain't no way in hell, with all the love I have for John, there's no way he's getting Kawhi to get off that number 2 jersey. But, you know what I'm saying, getting straight into it, height-wise, John does come in at about 6'3" when it comes to height. Weight-wise, I decided to, you know what I'm saying, give him a really low weight, which is part of this glitch, at 169 pounds. And then when it came to the wingspan, I decided to give him a 6'9" wingspan because I did want him to have the ability of getting elite contact dunks because, as most of you know, in his prime, John Wall is one of the most athletic guards we've ever seen. I really put him and Derrick Rose in the class above Russell Westbrook. I do know people are going to say to me, well, Westbrook's hella athletic. But those two, they had a strange type of athleticism, so I really do gotta respect it. When it comes to body shape, as you can guess, we will be going to fines. Now, as I said, John Wall, one of the most athletic guards out there, so I decided to give him a 92 when it came to the drive and dunk. I also decided to match the speed as well as the acceleration to that drive and dunk with a 92. And then when it came to the vertical, as you can guess, I gave him an 85 because I wanted him to have the ability of getting all types of contact dunks because, as I said, in his prime, one of the most athletic guards you'll ever see. And then when it came to stamina, as you can guess, with the majority of the point guard builds I make, 95 on the stamina. Speed with ball, I'm also mess with this and put this up to a 92 because, as I said, one of the most athletic guards, so I gotta match the speed, excel, all of them, and speed with ball gotta be really high to put some respect on John Wall's name. Now, the only thing that I did not put as high as I probably should is layups. I decided to give him an 81 rather than really maxing it out towards the closer 90s like I did for someone like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. But that's mainly because of the fact that John Wall is a way better playmaker than Shai, so I really do got to spare the points as much as I can. And then when it came to the close shot, I decided to give him a 54 because I wanted to show some respect to his game. As you can see, that allows us to finish the grand total of 22 finishing badges. And then the next thing to mess with happens to be the shooting side of the ball. Shooting-wise, we decided to give him an 84 when it came to the mid-range jump shot because no matter how bad people say John Wall's shooting capability is, if you really look at it, he's a half-decent clip from the mid-range and pulling up inside. It's the 3-ball where his game really starts to get a bit weak, so I decided to give him a 74 because the truth of it is, yeah, I want to stay true and honest to John, and he's not one of the greatest shooters when it comes to 3. And then when it came to his free throw, I decided to give him a half-decent stat of a 77, which allows you to have the ability of taking this build into the rec and getting some work done where you need to. Now, I'm gonna mess with playmaking last because the playmaking I gave this build outside of the speed with the ball is quite amazing. Defensively, I went with an 85 when it came to the perimeter defense, as you can guess, chasing that gold clamps badge because, trust me, it really is clutch. If you're really good with L2 and your left stick, you can really stop some stuff. And then when it came to the steal, I decided to go with a 78 because even though he is one of the better defensive point guards, the thing that I will say is he picks pockets, but more often than not, he plays passing lanes when it comes to getting the majority of his steals. And then when it came to the block, I decided to go with a 54 because I do want you to have the ability of getting that bronze intimidator because, as I've said before, intimidator plays a large part in this game. Now, ball handle, put that baby all the way up to an 89 because we did want that Hall of Fame stop and go. that is something I really attribute to John Wall's ability. Ability. That's one thing I attribute highly to his game, his ability to change pace. I remember watching him growing up. That was one of the things I really wanted to take from him, his ability to just slow the game down and then just at a snap of a finger, turn it up. And then when it came to the pass accuracy, as you can guess, I went all the way to a 90 because I wanted to have the ability of getting gold floor general as well as gold dimer. Now, as you can see in grand total, what we finished with is 22 shooting, 22 finishing, 33 playmaking, and 15 defensive badge points on this build, which gives us a grand total of 44, 77, 92 total badge points. If you have finished all 8 seasons of NBA to get 22 next gen, with it being a Tuesday, you might want to go see the sunlight. But if you have managed to do that, as well as managed to rebirth your builds, you get a grand total of 104 total badge points on this here John Wall build. Now, getting straight into the takeovers. See, oh man, you know, this is where it's hard. I wish there was more takeovers because the truth of it is you really do gotta enjoy it. Now, I'm gonna most likely go with finishing moves to start with because the truth of it is with the speed with ball, with the ball handle, and all the abilities you have to break defenders down, you really won't need easy blow-bys. Once you get them stuck in an animation, you can get straight by them and do what you need to do. So what you'll really need to worry about is whoever is at the rim, hence finishing moves will allow you to help finish through contact. And then for the secondary take, as I do with these majority point guards who have the ability of playing both sides of the ball, I do always give them extreme clamps because I know they can lock up. Plus with the ability of an 85 perimeter defense and a 92 speed, extreme clamps will be really clutch when you really get it going. Now what 2K says we have happened to build here happens to be a two-way slashing playmaker, the likes of De'Aaron Fox, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, and John Wall. I am quite happy because this is one of the few times that the shades of really do show me respect and give me the player we're aiming for. In this case, it happens to be John Wall. Now, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, which if you did, don't forget to do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button down below. If you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as turn post notifications on because we are on the road to 1K. And if you have a comment on a specific player build you want to see me make or a comment on how we could improve this build or something of the sort, then do me a favor, go ahead and drop that comment down below. Anyway, it's been your boy Alvin MB10, aka AMR10. I'll catch you in a bit. Deuces.